boy, welcome back to the channel, guys. This is your friend Cartman. Today I've got some awesome Legend League attacks to share with you guys. We are approaching the 5600 trophy range, and we're doing it with the Hydra with a Super Archer, Super Wizard clone blimp, guys. It's been working pretty nice for me. Before we jump into that, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and go ahead and smash that like button for me. All right, guys, let's take a look at this army comp. Here it is. We've got 10 dragons, 2 dragon riders, a lava hound, 4 loons, 2 rocket loons, 2 archers, and a minion for cleanup. Our spells, we got 5 invis spells, 1 clone, 1 rage, 1 freeze. And in the clan castle, we're going to have the blimp, a rage, a freeze, 2 super wizards, 2 super archers, 4 goblins, and a wall breaker for filler. All right, guys, here's our first replay. We got the centralized town hall with 2 nasty poison towers in there. To the right of the town hall, you got both the bomb towers and that clan castle. So we're not going to be able to really send our blimp in there. So we decided to send in the warden right here at about 10:30. We got the rocket loons and our other loons coming into tank, clear out a few defenses, create a little pathing here. And now we're going to send in our battle blimp. We're going to pop this warden ability. And now once it gets close in here, the first poison tower is going to throw. We're going to freeze the second poison tower, place our invis down along with our rage, our clone. We're going to let those super archers and super wizards start working. We get the town hall taken out. And you can see the Electro Titan went out to the side of where our blimp was because it was invisible. So it did not mess with anything in our CC that was deployed there. And we get great value taking out a scatter, an expo, and just overall tons of value in that core, up to almost 30% right here, guys, in that opener. So that's perfect. We're going to send the king along with the queen up here at 12 o'clock, working toward 3 o'clock to take care of this ice golem and that Electro Titan. And I've got the hound with some dragons tanking here at 9 o'clock. They're going to come in here and take out this multi-inferno and make their way down through the king and toward the scatter on the left-hand side. Now we've got a few dragons and dragon riders I did save. We're going to deploy them more down here towards 6 o'clock, toward the 7 o'clock area to come in and kind of help with those dragons to take out this scatter shot area. And now with the king going through his ability, we're going to send in the RC to help on the right-hand side so we can get to this monolith as soon as possible. We're going to go ahead and freeze that monolith and the expo right here. Diggy's going to stun the monolith right here, which works out perfect for us. The king and RC make quick work of that. And you can see just how many dragons we have up right now, guys. We're at 85%. And we have tons of dragons up. We have the king. Well, the king just went down, but we still have the phoenix up. We have the RC. We've got the queen. The queen still has her ability. And overall, that is a crushing 3-star on a really nasty looking base, guys. And you can see just how flexible this attack strategy can be. It's a nice and easy triple. All right, guys, for our second attack, we've got another centralized town hall with 2 nasty poison towers in there. We got the bomb towers and the clan castle below the town hall, so that's not going to work for our blimp area. So we're going to bring in our warden, place him on ground here at 3 o'clock so that this air defense cannot target him. We'll sacrifice the owl, but that's all right. We're going to bring in our loons to go ahead and tank for our battle blimp. Send in the battle blimp. A few Teslas are popping, but that won't be an issue. We're going to pop that warden ability. Now we want to freeze early on this sweeper and far poison tower. The near poison tower is going to throw over the battle blimp, place our invis, get our rage going, our clone, and just watch the super wizards and super archers go to work. And now you can see we get really nice value out of this, guys. We're going to get this inferno down. We got the monolith down. We've already got a scatter shot down and an expo. And it worked perfectly because the Electro Titan went past our blimp and went toward the warden. And that allowed that aura not to kill our CC troops. Now we're going to bring in the king and queen over here around 2:30 to deal with this ice golem and Electro Titan. That's a very popular CC I'm running into quite a bit right now. Now while they're busy, we're going to send in the Lava Hound From 12 o'clock, get our rocket loons to come take out that air defense as quick as possible, bring in the rest of our dragons and dragon riders. Now, we don't have the warden ability to help those dragons, but they have quite a few hit points, and they're going to be able to tank a lot of these defenses. Now, on the left-hand side, we're going to try to freeze the warden statue and the multi and the sweeper, but it was a very bad freeze. We only got the warden statue froze, so we got the rage going to get these dragons to power through the area. I'm going to bring in the RC from 9 o'clock to go ahead and take out this air defense as quickly as possible so my dragons can continue pathing around the base. There's a lot of firepower on the RC. Have to use her ability right here. The king's ability is force. He's going to be able to take out this last air defense. And I have the Phoenix on the king, and so he's going to be able to get a little more value, provide some tanking, plus that Phoenix is going to be is like a second dragon. It's like an added dragon to your army with quite a few hit points. And you can see right now the queen is very, very weak, but we do have quite a few dragons still making their way around the base. Now, my queen is going to die down right here, but we still have Diggy up somehow, and we have the Phoenix, so Diggy's going to stun this last multi-inferno, and it's going to be another nice triple. Now, this one wasn't as much of an overkill as the first one, but you can see it's a very nice triple nonetheless. We'll take 40 cups all day. All right, guys, we've got one more replay here to show you guys in this army comp. This is a little different style base. There's not really a lot of options for this blimp, again, with those bomb towers guarding the side below the town hall. So I like to bring in the warden from 12 o'clock, and we're going to blimp straight into the clan castle and into that poison tower. Pop that warden ability. Another E-Titan. I mean, what do you what do you expect was going to come out of there? I'm going to drop that invis right here, rage, and clone it up. We're going to get pretty decent value. We get the town hall here, and we're going to be able to take out these two expos, but I wanted to take out that single inferno that was also in there, but my invis spells are just not far enough away right here to make the single inferno visible, and so we're going to miss out on taking that out. We do get about 20% of the base taken out, so it's not too bad. So let's flip around down here. We want to get this eagle taken out as quickly as possible. So we're going to bring in the dragons actually from 6 o'clock. We're going to start with our hound to tank this air defense. And then we're going to send our dragons in. Once the dragons are in, we're going to send in our 2 rocket loons to try to get to that air defense just a little faster. And we're going to go ahead and bring king and queen over from 9 o'clock. I want the king to get into the base to get to that air defense on the left-hand side. We're going to rage up our dragons and use our freezes there to try to protect them from that monolith. We hit the tornado over there as well. And now on the top side, it's going to be right out of the screen here. But we got the RC coming in to finish off that single inferno that was one shot. And she's going to be able to go through this wizard tower and make her way to the scatter shot on the right, which is really nice because we've got the king, queen, and dragons working towards the scatter shot on the left-hand side. So we're going to get both the scatter shots taken out right here. Our RC does go down in the core, and there's still a fairly substantial amount of damage in there with that multi-inferno, with the expo, and with that queen in there. But luckily we have the king with this ability. She's going to be able to take out that archer queen. And now because the Phoenix is on there, even though he is going to go down here in a second, he's going to come back to life. He's got those 8 seconds of glory right here to tank for us. The Phoenix is also invincible. And you can see our queen is hanging on just with a sliver of her life. I've really started to like using the Phoenix with the king. That added tanking has just became so invaluable, guys. It's led to so many triples. All right, guys, the army link will be in the description of the video. Until next time, clash on, my friends.